All right, guys, this is part 2 of the Regulator build. This is Reese's Regulator Bowie. This is the sheath he sent it in, and we're gonna do something a lot better than this. Here is the knife. And what's fascinating about this is that it's got such an intricate handle. It's really hard to fathom exactly what's gonna work there. But I've talked to Reese a little bit, and so here's what we've come up with. We're gonna do something like this, where it fits right inside this handle flare right here, and both of these guards have a very rounded edge on them. I'm gonna go ahead and make the leather fit inside there. And so now we'll look at it from the top side. The blade design is really unique, and I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not, but it flares out right here and right here. And so in order to make this all work, this is gonna have to have a little bit of extra space here, a little bit of extra space here, which is gonna drive this up toward this guard. So I'm gonna have to really watch that. But let's go ahead and move on to the next step now. Okay, now we're gonna take the welt. We've got the front, the back, and we're gonna glue it all up to something like that. Okay, so here's the original sheath. There's the knife. This is the plan, and this is what I've made for it. This is one of those moments that I should have filmed it, but I didn't film it very well. But let's take a look at it anyway. And so if you look, let's get it on that side. It looks like I've accomplished exactly what I wanted to. Looks like that's gonna fit right there, but let's go ahead and put that inside there. By the way, one thing I wanna point out, inside here, there's a button stud. There's also a piece of leather that is glued down over the back of the button stud to keep it from scratching the knife. And that's one thing that I wish I had shown, but I did not. But let's see how the thing fits. Honestly, I think it's perfect. Look at that. Everything is nice and tight. All the lines are well contoured too. And in the back, it's the same. So now what I'm gonna do is, you can tell there's a little bit of extra distance right here between the guard and the sheath. I'm gonna go in and cut this out to where it's the same. I'm gonna see if there's enough room to put a couple of brass Chicago screws here, and probably one down here just to keep it from cutting out. And then after that, we're gonna cut lacing lines and hand stitch this thing. And then we're gonna make a frog. And we're also gonna put a brown stain on it, but I'm gonna give Reese some options on that. And so that will be forthcoming in the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Catch you on the next one.